says his second grade class. And we are doing the Three Little Pigs. Once upon a time, there was his three little pigs who were out into the big scary world to build their homes and skip and seek their fortunes. And the first little pig liked to didn't like to work at all.
You have to say it really loud. Oh, it's your turn. I think I'll build my house out of straw.
I think I'll build my house out of straw.
Shh.
Then off he went down the road to see how his brother was getting along. As he walked, he said,
I should have got the script. I built my house of straw. I built my house of hay. I toot my flute, don't give a hoot, and play around all day. Second little piggy. Kelly.
The second little pig.
You've got to be out here. The microphone is out here. There we go.
The second little pig was building himself a house too. He didn't like to work any more than his brother.
Real loud, second little pig needs to be in front. Ike, go in front of your house. Tell them, I'll build my house out of sticks.
I'll build my house out of sticks.
Soon it was finished. It was not very strong, but at least the work was done. The second little pig was free to do what he liked.
And the second little pig said, I built my house of sticks. I built my house of twigs. With a hey diddle diddle, I play on my fiddle and dance all kinds of jigs.
Then off danced the two little pigs to see how their sister was doing.
The third little pig was a serious pig. She was building her house out. She's building her house too, but she took her time and built her house out of brick. She wanted her house to be strong because she knew that there were big bad wolves in the woods who like to eat little pigs.
Houses. Oh, strength. I'll play with us.
Emma, do you need your sheet?
Yes.
Okay. I build my house of stones.
I built my house of stones.
I build my house of bricks.
I built my house of bricks.
I have no chance to sing.
I have no chance to sing.
For work and play don't mix.
For work and play don't mix.
And then a ha 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 ho ho ho.
Ha 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 ho ho ho.
There we go. All right.
And so the first two little pigs went on their way, laughing and dancing. Emma.
Pig 3. You'll be sorry.
You'll be sorry.
Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? The big bad wolf. The big bad wolf. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Tra la 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 la.
Just as the first little pig reached his house, As out of the woods is popped two big bad wolves. The little pig squealed with fright.
Oi! Oi! Oi!
Okay, say your lines really loud. Here we go. Right behind. There we go. Ready? Go. Little pig, little pig. Little pig, little pig.
Little pig, let us come in. Not by the hair, my chinny chin chin. Then we'll huff and we'll puff and you'll blow your house in.
Should be. Break it up. Blow. They're blowing it away. Okay, there we go. So they left and they puffed.
So they huffed and they puffed and blew the house and away the little pig to his brother's house.
There we go. Okay, just lean it up. Okay. We're doing that. We are doing that. Just read it. I thought you needed to. I know you could read it.
No sooner was he to his brother's house when he heard a knock at the door.
Little pig, let us come in. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Then we'll huff and we'll puff and we'll blow your house in.
I need to be able to do that. No, not yet. You start the line. And he huffed and he puffed.
And he huffed and he puffed and they blew the house in. And then the two little pigs to their sister's house.
Okay, now you're go. Just leave it in. Okay. Okay.
Then their sister had heard that what happened, she said.
Don't worry, for my house is made out of bricks.
Don't worry, for my house is made out of bricks.
You will be safe here.
You will be safe here.
Just then they heard the wolves at the door.
Little pig, let us come in. Not by the hair of our chinny chin chin. Then we'll huff and we'll puff and we'll blow your house in.
The wolves huffed and puffed, then huffed some more, but they could not blow the house in. The wolf was furious. So they climbed up the house and jumped down the chimney.
Trevor, you may have to take your hood off. Here's the chair you have. All right, that's all right.
The three little pigs
Okay. Three little pigs.
The three little pigs had just set a kettle of boil. The wolves fell into a kettle of boiling water and ran away screaming in pain. The three little pigs lived happily ever
Let
after.
them just run around and scream. Run away in pain. Howl! Run, Trevor! Okay. The three little pigs. Three little pigs come out in front.
The three little pigs lived happily ever after, singing and dancing in their safe house.
Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? The big bad wolf. The big bad wolf. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Tra la 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 la. And then everybody come out. Big long line. Say the end.
The end.
Nope. And everybody now. And your clap. 2 belts away from a black belt, which is the very top. They will be spending the next week and a half without me playing for Mrs. Young and getting your strings, okay? So she's going to be listening to you guys and getting you guys to move up. So it's going to be, you're going to be doing some fun stuff with her. All right, so they're going to be doing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. What belt is this one? Red? Okay. So, yeah, red, then does it go red, brown, and black? Okay, so this is third from the end. All right, you going to do it without me? Yeah. Okay, I'll get you started. 1, 2, ready, go. Not bad, guys. So we decided we were going to have 2 giraffes in Giraffes Can't Dance because our 2 giraffes were so good and we had a dance off and I couldn't decide because they both were good dancers. So we've got Gerald and Geraldine, our 2 twin giraffes, okay? So we're gonna have 2 giraffes in ours. Gerald and Geraldine were tall giraffes whose necks were long and slim. Go to the center line, my giraffes. Go right in the center. See that center line over there? There's the middle. Over that way. See that big black line going down the middle? There it is. That's the middle. Okay. Woo-hoo. Your necks were long and slim, but their knees were awfully crooked, and their legs were rather thin. They were very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees. But when they tried to run around, they buckled at the knees. Run around, buckle at the knees. There we go. Now, every year in Africa, they hold a jungle dance where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. This year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald and Geraldine felt so sad because when it came to dancing, they were really, really bad. The warthogs, okay, where are my warthogs? Go out into the center. You ready? Where the black line is. See where the giraffes are out there? Huh? I know are you a warthog too? Okay, so just go out with the lion thingy. It'll be fine. Well, the warthog thing's right here. That would be why I said, who else is a warthog several times? Okay. Sorry. Gotta wait for a warthog to get her face. I don't want to see a warthog without her face. I'm scared. All right. You ready? Okay. There's that. Okay. The warthogs started to waltz. Okay, good job, guys. Let's clap for the warthogs. Where are my rhinos? Who are my rhinos? Well, you guys didn't get your masks. Okay, so just take the masks out that you have on and wear those. And we're going to pretend. Or just come out without the rhino masks because they don't have the things on. Yeah. Okay, it's okay. Okay, we got our rhinos. The rhinos liked rock and roll. No. Trying to find one of them. Let's see how. Here's my rock and roll.
Just take those old records on the shelf. Sit and listen to them by yourself. Today's music ain't got the same sound. I've been around talking about it. Don't try to take me to a disco. You never even.
You guys are awesome on that. Give them a round of applause, girls. Hey, where are my tangos? The lions like to dance tango. That was elegant and bold. Do you remember how to do that? Good job, guys. Okay, now, And our 8 baboons, or everybody who wants to be one of the baboons, come make our circle.
Close the circle. You coming in with snake? No? All right, you're just going to snake's going to watch from the tree? Okay, that'll work. All right, ready? Skip, skip, skip to my loo, skip. Help us. Skip to my loo, skip, skip, skip to my loo, skip to my loo, my darling. Then, what's next?
Flies in the buttermilk shoe, fly shoe. Flies in the buttermilk shoe, fly shoe. Flies in the buttermilk shoe, fly shoe. Skip to my loo, my darling.
But the lions saw them coming, and they began to roar with laughter. Where are my lions? Laugh. There we go. Hey, look at clumsy Gerald and Geraldine. The animals all sneered. Giraffes can't dance, you silly fools. Oh, Gerald and Geraldine, you're so weird. Gerald and Geraldine simply froze up. They were rooted to the spot. They're right, they thought. We're useless. I feel like such a clot. So they crept off from the dance floor and they started walking home. And they felt ever so sad before and so sad and alone. Ooh, that's a good sad and alone look. I like that. Then they found a clearing and they looked up to the sky. Okay. The moon can be so beautiful, they whispered with a sigh. Excuse me, coughed a cricket. Go out there and talk to him. Oh, cricket's up high. Cricket's in a tree. Cricket's in the tree. There we go. Who'd seen Gerald and Geraldine earlier. Sometimes you forget you're different. You just need a different song. So listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. And with that, the cricket smiled, and he picked up his tiny violin, and I left my phone somewhere. Oh, I hit it with a book. It's back on page 3. Thank you. Okay. Picked up his tiny violin, and Gerald and Geraldine felt their body do the most amazing things. Their hooves started to shuffle, and they made circles on the ground, and their neck was gently swaying, and their tail was swishing around. Let's see. Okay. They threw their arms out sideways, and they swung them everywhere, and then they did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Gerald felt so wonderful, and Geraldine too. Their mouth was wide open. Oh, we're dancing, yes, we're dancing. I am dancing, cried Gerald and Geraldine. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived, and they saw Gerald and Geraldine boogieing on, and they watched them dance, quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream! Gerald and Geraldine are the best dancers that we have ever seen." How did you learn to dance like that? Please tell us how. But they simply twirled around and they finished with a bow. Then they raised their head and they looked up at the moon and stars above. We can all dance, they said, when we find music that we love. All right, everybody line up and let's bow. Come on, Snake. Dance your way up to the line. Okay, you ready? And together we're going to say the end. Here we go. Ready? The end. And then we bow. They're going to say, chickens were tired of chicken feed.
I'm tired of chicken. Me
The rooster took it upon himself to solve this problem. Mrs. Nuthatcher, the farmer's wife, had started watching cooking shows in the afternoon. The rooster was perched on the fence post outside the farmhouse windows when he discovered the solution to his problem was
Salsa.
led by the rooster. The chickens crept into the garden where they took tomatoes and uproot onions. That night, the chickens ate chips and salsa. There, nobody was quite certain where the chickens got the chips.
Who says that? Who says that line?
Where did we get the chips?
There we go.
The tasty tang of tomatoes and onions hung over the barnyard, and the rooster said,
Ole!
Okay. You guys go. Ducks. Ducks. Ducks and assorted ducks. There we go.
Very soon there were mumblings at the duck pond of Nuthatcher Farm. Inspired by the chickens, the ducks decided they were tired of fish.
Tired of fish. Yeah.
With the rooster's encouragement, the ducks slipped into the garden where they selected cilantro and gathered garlic. That night, the ducks ate guacamole, though nobody was quite certain where the ducks got the avocados. The spicy scent of
Say that really loud.
Where did the avocados come from?
the spicy scent of garlic and cilantro hung over the barnyard, and the ducks said,
Ole!
Ben. Pigs, pigs, pigs. We need the pigs. There we go.
Next morning, there was rumblings in the pig pen of Nuthatcher Farm. Overwhelmed by the enticing aromas, the pigs decided they were tired of slops.
I'm tired of slops. It tastes nasty. Me too.
While the rooster distracted the farmer,
Where's my farmer?
Hatcher,
Farmer.
Almost and dark. And chick. Go get
Oh. Grab the rooster. Farmer, out here. Okay. You have to be on this side of him. Get on this side of him. You have to distract him. Get on the other side of him. The other, he has to look away. Look away, look away. There we go. All right. Okay.
while the rooster distracted Farmer Nuthatcher, the pigs plunged into the garden where they borrowed beans and chopped chilies. That night, the pigs ate nachos, though nobody was quite certain where the pigs got nacho cheese sauce.
Where did we get the nacho cheese sauce? It tastes so good.
The delightful deliciousness of cheese and chilies hung over the barnyard, and the pigs said,
Ole!
I'll read this. As everyone knows, when the passion for southwestern cuisine takes hold of farm animals, and so many scrumptious, spicy, savoring scents fly in the barnyard air, that it can only lead to one thing.
What is it going to lead to?
Fiesta.
I need my book.
The rooster got the things organized.
Get everything organized, Rooster. Okay, cat needs to be over here. Bull. There we go. All right.
Then
Okay, let them down. You ready? Okay. Are you in the front of the
Mackenzie's in the front. Mackenzie's
Mackenzie's in front. Da, 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 da. Then the rooster cuts play. So return to its fence post.
Then he returns to his fence post. Watch for a good enchilada recipe. The horses decorated the barn,
And
Bulls practiced practiced his Mexican hat dance. There, nobody was quite certain where the bulls got the sombrero. And the chickens, ducks, and pigs snuck into the garden. But all their spicy Southwest supplies were gone. The scallions had been stolen, the peppers had been pilfered, the limes had been lifted. But there were slurpings in the kitchen of the nuthatcher's farm, stirred by the selection smells of the barnyard. Mrs. Nutcher had decided to make tamales for a country fair. A saucy sweetness hung over the farmhouse kitchen, and Mrs. Nutcher said,
Mr. and Mrs. Nuthatcher said,
Olay!
Very good.
Disappointed, the animals canceled the fiesta. The evening, the chickens ate their chicken feed, the ducks ate their fish, and the pigs ate their slops. But while the nuthatches were at the fair, the rooster creeped into the kitchen and borrowed a French cookbook. The next morning, the rooster crepes with white grapes and champagne sauce. For nobody is quite certain where the chicken learned to read. And the sadist smile stretched over the rooster's beak, and the rooster said,
Here we go. Ooh la la.
Ooh la la!
Everybody stand up. Oh, come on, guys, get in the line. Come on, Nina. We're waiting. Just go around the garden. Quick, 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 quick. We're in one straight line. Get everybody in there. All right, everybody together say, the end. And bow. Yay.
Here we go, this is the time of our lives. I wonder, can this be real? It's like I'm living a dream, but it's how everyone feels. We all unite with one feel, so let's wave our hands. We can sing, we can dance, we are strong. Hold on tight from afar. We unite. Ah yeah, here we go. Ah yeah, this is the time of our lives. Ah yeah, here we go. Ah yeah, this is the time of our. This is the time of our. Ah yeah, here we go. Ah yeah, this is the time of our lives. Ah yeah, here we go. Ah yeah, this is it away. So let it happen anyhow. It's why I cherish each day. So let's wave our hands. We can sing, we can dance. We are strong, hold on tight from afar. We unite. Here we go. Here we go, this is the time of our lives. Here we go, this is the time of our lives. Here we go, this is the time of our lives. Here we go, this is the time of our lives. What we see, destiny. Realize now we all know the greatest.
So they are doing Charlotte's Web. Okay. All right. All right, you guys ready? Here we go. Okay, you ready?
Once upon a time, Fern Arable lived on a farm with her parents and older brother Avery. One day, Fern stopped her father from getting rid of one of the small piglets.
Please, Father, don't get rid of the piglet.
This pig is too small and won't survive.
Please, Father, I'll take care of it.
And so Fern's father gave the piglet to Fern to feed. Fern bottle fed the little pig and named him Wilbur. But when Wilbur was 5 weeks old, he was sold to Mrs. and Mr. Zuckerman for $6.
Shake hands. Get the pig.
Wilbur made many new friends in the Zuckerman's barn.
Now you can go in.
So hi there, my name's Scully, and this is my sister Gussie. What's your name?
My name is Wilbur. That's a silly name.
Yes, a really silly name.
No, it's not. You two silly birds leave him alone.
It's really nice to meet you, Wilbur.
Fern visits as much as she can, but Wilbur begins to get lonely. Templeton the pack rat is running from a couple of crows when he runs into Wilbur.
Ah, they're trying to eat me!
You guys leave him alone.
Are they gone yet?
Nope. God, he told you. Leave him alone.
Are they gone yet?
Yep.
Fern visits Wilbur every day, and the animals begin to trust her. When Wilbur is getting fatter and bigger every day.
Stop! Here, pig, eat up. They sure feed us good here. Have you ever wondered why they feed you so good? No. Well, soon it's going to be Christmas dinner. And what do you think they're going to have? I don't know. Roast ham. Do you know where they get ham from? No. Where? Why, pigs, my boy. What? No! Help me! Someone, please, help me! Calm down, my pig. What seems to be the trouble? Is it true that Farmer Zuckerman will make dinner out of me? Well, sometimes it is true, but I'll try and help you.
One night, Charlotte decides she's going to surprise Farmer Zuckerman. She begins to spin her web, and in the morning, the farmhand is shocked when he comes to feed the animals. Charlotte has spelled the word "some pig" in her web.
Everyone, come see Wilbur. It's a miracle. Look what it says. Some pig. Ooh. Wow, look at that.
The news of Wilbur the pig spreads across the land.
Now listen, all of you, we have to think of something else for me to weave.
Ooh, what about terrific? That sounds terrific. Hey, Templeton, why don't you bring back some words from that dump you are always visiting?
What do I get?
Oh, Templeton, what do you want? Ooh, I have an idea, a really good idea. How about my egg? It didn't hatch, and I think it might be bad. Yes, please.
That night, Charlotte wove the word terrific in her web. Crowds gathered again to see the terrific pig, and soon the word about Wilbur had reached the whole state. Farmer Zuckerman decided to enter Wilbur into the state fair.
Hey, Charlotte, look what I found.
That's perfect, Templeton.
Oh my, look at that. How wonderful. Well, that's perfect. What does it say? Can you read that? Okay. Charlotte, what did you write this time?
It says radiant.
What does that mean? That means he is a shining star.
I am? You are!
Fern's family, the hired hand, and the Zuckermans loaded Wilbur up to go to the fair. Templeton and Charlotte hid in the crate so that they could go with Wilbur to the fair.
Wilbur, look at all the rides and booths. Isn't this amazing? I'll be back soon, Wilbur. I'm gonna go ride some rides and get some cotton candy. Come on, Avery.
Charlotte, are you there? Yes, I'm here, Wilbur. Are you all right?
Yes?
Templeton, where are you?
I am right here. Hey, this is some good food.
Templeton, now go and find me a new word for Wilbur.
Okay, I'm never gonna have that.
Templeton searched high and low for something special for Charlotte to write. When he returns with a newspaper clipping, Charlotte is satisfied that this is the word. Charlotte is growing tired. The next morning, the crowd gathers to see the word humble in Fern rushes to tell Wilbur the good news.
Wilbur, you won a special award. You got a medal, a $25 prize.
Wilbur faints. Templeton bites him on the tail to revive him. Before the trip home, Charlotte needs to tell Wilbur that she won't be returning with him to the farm.
Wilbur,
Yes, Charlotte.
I have a surprise for you.
What is it?
Charlotte shows Wilbur a small white web sack with 514 eggs inside.
Wilbur, I am tired and I am afraid I'm not going to be return to the farm with you. Will you do me a favor?
Yes, Charlotte.
Will you take care of my eggs for me until they hatch?
Yes, Charlotte.
It's time for me to say goodbye to you, my friend.
Goodbye, Charlotte.
The next day, Wilbur asks Templeton to take the sack down carefully and bring it with them to the farm. Wilbur guards the sack throughout the winter and keeps it warm. Then one spring day, Wilbur wakes to see the eggs hatching and the tiny spiders making little balloons out of their webs and sailing away in the wind.
Wait, I knew your mother.
Soon Wilbur is all alone. Fern tries to cheer him up with some green turnips, but he is too sad.
I'm so sorry, Wilbur. It didn't even say goodbye. Hi there, I'm Wilbur.
We're way too small to fly.
Can we stay with you? Yes, you can.
Can you tell us about our mother?
Oh, yes, I can. She was my best friend.
Wilbur lived a long life on the farm and saw many generations of Charlotte's children grow and leave, but there were always a few who stayed behind to keep him company. Even after many years, Wilbur never forgot his friend Charlotte and the little girl who loved him.
That way. The next time. No, sit down. First row. Make a straight line going this way. Nice. Make a straight line this way. This row, right here. Straight line. See where my hand is? Follow him. Right here.
promises, and we're going to do the thank you book. I'm one lucky pig. I have a lot to be thankful for. I better get thinking. I'm going to thank everyone who is important to me. Everyone? Everyone. No way, you will forget someone. You will forget someone important. I will thank everyone. It will be a thank-o-rama. Whoa. Off I go. Squirrels.
Piggy.
Thank you for your great ideas.
Aw, shucks.
Snake.
Piggy.
Thank you for playing ball with me. Parrot. Thank you for never giving up. And I'm sorry you... And have you really been on a pirate ship?
What do you think?
Thanking is nice, but you will forget someone. I will not. Mouse!
Anytime, Piggy.
Thank you, bird.
You're welcome.
Rhino!
You are nice, Piggy.
Thank you, Hippo's little sisters.
Guys, hand the microphone to the next person.
But
Don't
we
say
are.
him.
Pelican! Oh, chicken!
Thank you for your help. You're so awesome.
Skunk!
Piggy, I feel something coming.
Oh, no! Oh. Worms!
What was that?
Thank you, worms!
Oh, yeah. You're welcome.
See that, Gerald? I'm a thinking machine. Piggy, you have forgotten someone important. Do not worry, Gerald. My next thanks will be a big one. Thanks, Whale. You are nice.
So are you, Piggy.
Ice cream penguin. Thank you for your ice cream.
It is what I do.
Dr. Cat. Peggy. Thank you for being a great doctor.
You are welcome.
Elena Bat. Thank you for being... Peggy, thank you for drawing with me.
Anytime.
Peggy! You are forgetting someone very important. Really? Oh, I know who you were talking about. The flies! Thank you for cooking with me.
Oh, anytime, Piggy.
Not the flies, Piggy. I cannot think of anyone else I have forgot to thank, Gerald. Oops, I goofed. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Elsa Gerald. You're the best friend a pig could ever have. That means a lot to me, Piggy, but I did not think you would forget me. Who did I forget to thank? Our audience. You forgot to thank our audience. You are right. Thank you for being our audience. We cannot be us without you. You're the best. You did it. Great thanking, Piggy. Thanks to you, Resident. Yep, I'm one lucky pig. Thank you, the end.
All right, this is the first grade, and they are doing Pete the cat. Pete the cat put on his favorite shirt with his 4 big, colorful, round, groovy buttons. He loved his buttons so much, he sang this song. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no! One of the buttons popped off and rolled away. How many buttons do you think are left? 4 minus 1 equals 3. 3. There it is, 3. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no! Another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons do you think are left? 3 minus 1 equals 2. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My buttons, my 2 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 2 groovy buttons. Oh no, another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 2 minus 1 equals 1. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My buttons, my 1 groovy button. My button, my 1 groovy button. Pop! Oh no, the last button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 1 minus 1 equals 0. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. Pete looked down at his buttonless shirt. And what do you think he saw? Oh, pull the shirt back. There we go. His belly button. And he kept on singing his song. My button, still have my belly button. My button, still have my belly button. I guess it simply goes to show that stuff will come and stuff will go. But do we cry? Goodness, no. We keep on singing this song. My button, still have my belly button. My button, still have my belly buttons. Buttons come and buttons go. The end.